BlackFacts.com presents Caribbean Revolutionaries. Claudia Jones. Claudia Jones, feminist, black nationalist, political activist, community leader, communist and journalist, has been described as the mother of the Notting Hill Carnival. Claudia Jones was born Claudia Vera Cumberbatch on February 21, 1915 in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. When she was 8 years old, her family emigrated to the New York City Harlem neighborhood following the post-war cocoa price crash in Trinidad. In 1932, due to poor living conditions in Harlem, she was struck with tuberculosis at the age of 17. She graduated from high school, but her family could not afford the expenses to attend her graduation ceremony. Instead of going to college, she began working in a laundry and subsequently found other retail work in Harlem. During this time, she joined a drama group and began to write a column called Claudia Comments for a Harlem journal. For over 30 years, she lived in New York and during this time became an active member of the American Communist Party, an organization in which her journalistic and community leadership skills were maximized. She joined the Young Communist League USA. The American Communist movement's opposition to the Italian invasion of Ethiopia was another factor which prompted Jones to join the Communists. After the Young Communist League became American Youth for Democracy during World War II, Jones became editor of its monthly journal, Spotlight. After the war, Jones became executive secretary of the Women's National Commission, secretary for the Women's Commission of the Communist Party USA, and in 1952 took the same position at the National Peace Council. In 1953, she took over the editorship of Negro Affairs. Jones' best-known piece of writing, An End to the Neglect of the Problems of the Negro Woman, appeared in 1949 in the magazine Political Affairs. It exhibits her development of what later came to be termed intersectional analysis within a Marxist framework. As a result of her membership of PUSA and various associated activities, in 1948, she was arrested and sentenced to the first of 4 spells in prison. In 1955, she was deported from the US and given asylum in England, where she spent her remaining years working with London's African Caribbean community. She founded and edited the West Indian Gazette, which despite financial problems, remained crucial in her fight for equal opportunities for black people. Claudia Jones' lasting legacy is undoubtedly the Notting Hill Carnival, which she helped launch in 1959 as an annual showcase for Caribbean talent. These early celebrations were held in halls and were epitomized by the slogan, "A people's art is the genesis of their freedom." Jones died on Christmas Eve 1964, aged 49, and was found on Christmas Day at her flat. A post-mortem declared that she had suffered a massive heart attack due to heart disease and tuberculosis. Her funeral on January 9, 1965 was a large and political ceremony, with her burial plot selected to be that located to the left of the tomb of her hero, Karl Marx, in Highgate Cemetery, North London. Learn more at BlackFacts.com.